shot is wide today. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh. Oh goodness. I've got shit everywhere, y'all. It's a little bit of a mess. I need to clean up. Hi guys. Welcome in. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. Happy Saturday. Happy new moon solar eclipse. This one, man, this one is a doozy, y'all. Hello, celestial earth goddess, Diamond Frost. Oh, thank you, you woman, you. I mean, that's me, true to form, big old Leo. And ask any of the people that I work with outside of here, I am always constantly singing. Yo, don't catch me in a kitchen with the Renaissance album playing, because I am singing each and every song. I am always singing. Toe up from the flow up, huh? Well, that's kind of how I've been feeling over these last few days. Hold on, I gotta turn on my second fan because it is hot. As you can see, I'm already starting to... Y'all, it has been one hot ass summer, let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. It has been a hot one. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling over the last few days. Last Wednesday, as y'all know, we didn't have morning coffee. All I had the capacity to write in the community tab was no readings today. That's it. But if you were on Discord, then you got a little bit more information from me. But I did go through okay, so collectively speaking right now, there is some serious ancestral karmic awakening, ancestral karmic healing, like some serious levels of ancestral karma being exposed. But I'm also hearing being laid to rest, okay? That's what I feel like this eclipse is really bringing in for the collective right now, or at least for our little pocket of the collective. And especially with it being a new moon, you know, this is absolutely a time period where we are clearing the slate, okay? Wiping that slate clean. And I mean like completely. Okay, so I'm hearing ancestral karma. I'm also hearing ancestral wreckage, okay? There may be some situations in all of this ancestral shit that we've been dealing with where it really created some toxic and harmful circumstances for future generations to have to deal with. And those generations would be us, okay? Us and others, but you get the drift. Now, I kind of want to say I've always kind of had a love-hate relationship with my ancestors, even those who were alive, you know, while I was a child and everything. For example, a prime example of this actually is the one living grandmother that I knew, that me and my sister knew while we were growing up. She helped raise us, you know, she spent a lot of time with us. She lived with us for a while. You know, we started out living in the same apartment complex, and then we moved upstate, and she moved to a little cottage in the back of the house. You know, so she lived with us for a good amount of good morning, evolving butterfly goddess Monica. How you doing, baby boo? Oh shit, I gotta be careful about that. So anyway, she was a big part of my childhood and my sister's childhood. Always very supportive of us, you know. And I was always a performer from like the moment I popped out of the womb. I was singing and dancing, right? But see, I had a bit of a love-hate relationship in terms of this prime example. Like, she was very much, you know, old school, Fred Astaire, who else? Fred Astaire, Frank Sinatra, you know, these people, right? And she wanted these types of performers, this type of old school stuff. And she wanted me to study like them. She wanted me to dance like them, to sing like them, you know, to embody that energy. But that was not me at all. I was straight up Michael Jackson. Like the day, like Bad was released a month before I was born. And that has always been my favorite album of his of all time. But I was very much a Michael Jackson, a Prince, you know, I was new age, I was the new wave, and she wanted me to be stuck in the past. And that really irritated me because it's like, no, Guma, that's what I called her Guma because I couldn't say grandma when I was a baby. So I said Guma instead. And so it stuck. And I'm like, no, Guma, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. That's not who I am. Okay. You're not honoring the person that I am. I mean, yes, that's beautiful. That's great. That was back in the day. That was excellent. But 555 on the counter. But that's not me. Okay. And your refusal to want to see me express myself in the way that I naturally want to is offensive to me, is upsetting to me. It's like, but of course, when I was a child, I didn't know how to communicate that, right? So that, but see, it's not like, but our relationship was beautiful anyway. You were just having this conversation regarding you playing the piano, never could pick up your own music. See? Okay, so now don't get me wrong, okay? I had a fantastic relationship with that woman. That's just an example of what I feel like we're going through karmically with our ancestors. And this is another reason why I've always had this kind of love-hate relationship with my ancestors, or the concept of ancestors, because the way it's portrayed, the way it comes across, the way it's told, the way we are instructed to honor and listen to our ancestors and all that, it's almost controlling. It's almost as if we need to surrender ourselves and surrender our lives to the wishes, the desires, the guidance of our ancestors, when yes, we do have the opportunity while we're here in the physical world, we do have an opportunity to help cleanse and clear and heal ancestral karma, but I am not one to sit here and allow my life to be commandeered by a being whose chance expired. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe is that a rude way of saying that? Is that disrespectful? No, I don't think so. I mean, like, you had your chance in life. And yes, we did agree to come down here and help work on some things on behalf of our family or on behalf of the collective, but that doesn't mean you get to take over my whole life. That doesn't mean you get to tell me who to be or how to act or where to go or what I should do with my life. That does not mean that I have to put the wishes, the desires of my soul in ways 10-10. Hey, I've been seeing a lot of 10-10 lately. A lot of 11-11, a lot of 5-5-5. I've been seeing 5-5-5 quite frequently, and 12-12. But you're not allowed to completely commandeer my life and have me derail the true wishes and desires of my heart and my soul and the true expansion of my soul just so that I can clear your karma. You know what I mean? So I've always had, every time anybody was talking about the ancestors or anything, I always kind of was like, I don't know about that, y'all. You know what I mean? Exactly, Divine. That's a great way of saying it. With your team, you are supposed to also have a voice and a seat at the table. Okay, this is not the high council here making decisions for you and then dictating what it is you do in your waking life. No, we are all supposed to be sitting here having this conversation together. But oh, by the way, I am driving this ship. I am in the lead here. Why? Because it's my life. You choose your ancestors that you work with. I like that, Monaco. But it's my life. So I'm in the driver's seat here. And if I say no, then the answer is no. You don't get to commandeer things and force me to do something on your behalf. You don't. And that's the type of energy that I feel like, collectively speaking, we are purging. And I love the fact, definitely understood, yes, many people romanticize ancestor relationships. We don't have to connect with all of them and their behavior and expectations just if like they were alive. Yes, exactly. So that's what I feel like is really helping us to release today. Well, not necessarily just today, but with this eclipse, okay? I haven't really gotten any other messages from the eclipse. I have been going through, hey, Ayana, or Yanni, we'll call you Yanni. Hey, Yanni. I haven't really been getting much in the way of messages for the eclipse specifically. I have been really working on settling into a new groove. now that I've moved into this space and now that I'm finally moved in. But it wasn't until, but I had that moment it was kind of an explosion actually. Last Wednesday, I kicked my entire spirit team out. I was like, and I explained this on Patreon because I did a Patreon reading yesterday, and that's the basis of what this reading is, or this session is flowing into now, it seems. But I had a situation on Wednesday where I kicked my whole spirit team out, and I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone except for my higher self, maybe the archangels, and God. That's it. Otherwise, I don't want to speak to y'all. I don't want to know y'all. I want you out of my space. Part of your purpose is to help heal the ancestral relationships, to know that we have more control than them. Yes, that's right. Hey, everybody, if you're not familiar, if you're new to the club, if you're new to the channel, hey, I'm Eric, by the way, welcome to Divine Conversations. But if you do not know of Evolving Butterfly Goddess here on YouTube, you need to check her out because she's dope AF. And if you really are working with this ancestral energy right now, she's definitely someone to pay attention to because she does do 1111. She does do a lot of ancestor messages, ancestral healing, like she was just saying. So if you are not familiar, if you have not checked her out, check out her work, Evolving Butterfly Goddess here on YouTube. Yes. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Yeah. I keep hearing ancestral karmic reset, okay? And it's perfect that we're doing this, that this is happening during a new moon. Why? Because a new moon is a time where you can clear the slate, wipe the slate clean, okay? And start over. I'm hearing in a new process, in a new light, in a new vein, start a new project, you know what I mean? Excellent, Caroline. Yes, please subscribe to Evolving Butterfly Goddess. Please, please do it. Do it. Do it now. All right. So I just keep hearing cleansing, ancestral karma, ancestral karmic healing. All right. Give me a second, you guys, because I'm wanting to get crystals. I wanted to have my rose quartz and I forgot it, but also I want to get this amethyst. Hold on just a second. Where's the rose quartz? Okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So this is also, this is also why I wore this shirt today. My TLC No Scrubs shirt. No scrubs. No more scrubs. No scrubs. Okay? We ain't doing that no more. Okay? Okay. Just so we're clear. We ain't doing that up in here. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, I was guided to have my rose quartz. I've been carrying this around with me a lot lately. Good morning, June. A lot lately. Because it's been helping me bring love in. Feel 333 on the counter, feel love. It's helping attract love here. And then I was called to grab this amethyst, which looks like it needs to be cleaned, but this amethyst as well. And then also my tiger's eye. This is a tiger's eye that a friend gave to me. That was calling to me too. So if you have specific crystals right now that are calling your attention, I feel like many of you are. If you're listening close enough, there are some crystals that are calling your attention. They want to be worked with, is what I'm hearing. So grab your crystals, whatever it is you feel guided to take. We can also take some selenite here. Hold on. And clear quartz. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, all right. See, we're doing the things, kids. We're doing the things. We are doing the things, y'all. All right, so now I'm being called to this selenite here. This is great for cleansing. Great for cleansing. And then we have this clear quartz. Yes? So grab your crystals, kids. Get on the bus. Yeah. All right, karmic ancestral messages. We're going to get that. We gonna do it, y'all. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it right. We gonna do it up. Can I zoom? Oh! Yes, I can. Okay. Ah! No, stop. Oh my God, stop. That was wild. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that one. That's just not gonna work. This is just such a wide shot. Do I have any recommendations for where to get crystals? That I don't know. You're gonna have to do some. I don't know why. I don't know why it was like focusing right on my mouth though. That you're gonna have to do some research on, because there are a lot of places that sell fake crystals, okay? The crystals that I have were provided to me, were gifted to me. So she did all that vetting. Okay, perfect. Thank you, you woman, you. 8th House shop based in Philly. Ethically sources all of their crystals, and they are online. So search for 8th House. Is it just called 8th House or 8th House shop? Ooh, House Witch based in Salem. Yes, okay. If we could get these, if anybody has, good morning, June. If anybody has any more suggestions, definitely throw that in the comments section, especially if you're watching here later on after the live stream, okay? All right, let me get some sage. Oh, come on, what did I do with the, I emptied out my sage dish and I left it somewhere. Hold on. We're almost ready, guys, I promise. Where did I put it? Yep, I left that shit right outside. Yeah, and also, perfect. Thank you, you woman, you. Also, Break My Soul. I mean, y'all know, I'm like a freaking broken record with this Beyonce shit, but I am just like obsessed with Beyonce right now, and that's fine. She's really relevant for the collective, so okay, I'll give her that. But in speaking to this energy right now, perfect, thank you. In speaking to this energy, Break My Soul is, she won't break my soul. But the breakdown, you know, whatever, she was on tour, but like the show, she has this point where she's walking around and she's singing, you won't break my soul, you won't break my soul, you won't break my soul. It's like an affirmation, okay? So that really is part of this message here. You're not gonna break me. You're not gonna break me down into being something that you think I should be. That is karmic ancestral energy, okay? That is, I wanna say that's not real, true, loving ancestral energy. That's karmic, that's controlling. That's like, no, I want you to express, I'm literally hearing, I want you to express your life the way mine would have been. Hail to the motherfucking nah, with all due respect, no. Not in this day and age. That day and age is over. I can help you in the best way that I can to help you heal and to help you grow, but you are not gonna commandeer my life just for your own purposes. Period. End of story. Okay. So with all that said, let's get into these messages for today. This is going to be a timeless reading, a timeless collective reading. Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you are new here, hi, welcome to the channel, welcome to the Unicorn Herd. My name is Eric. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Please make sure to subscribe if you feel so inclined and haven't done so already. And this is going to be a fairly timeless reading. However, this is very much connected to this new moon solar eclipse that we're dealing with today, actually. Today is the 14th of October. Just for shits and giggles, this new moon eclipse is in fact in Virgo. Now, this is true sidereal astrology, constellational astrology. That's what we practice here in Divine Conversations, if you are new. So this is, and if you would like a rundown of that, we could talk about that later. But this is, in fact, in Virgo. You have the sun and the moon who are going conjunct in Virgo. You still have Mars in Virgo. We still got Mercury in Virgo. We've still got the South Node all in Virgo. This South Node is a heavy influence on this eclipse right now, because it's really all about changing the past circumstances and moving on to the future. Okay, moving on from the past and really barreling forward, I almost want to say. Okay, Virgo gang gang. Yeah, and okay, and on top of that, you guys, this conjunction of the sun and the moon and the subsequent eclipse that is happening because of it is opposing Chiron and the North Node. Okay, so this is really I really feel like this eclipse is really helping to clear out the past energies, clear out past circumstances. I'm seeing a slingshot here, right? It's like as all this energy is being cleared out, you're being pulled back in the slingshot for you to then, once you're clear enough, once you've got enough of that karmic baggage washed away, you shoot off into the new, into the next reality, into the next realm, into the next phase of your life, into the next phase of existence, okay? This is a really great energy, but collectively speaking, as a whole, it does feel fairly painful. And it may not necessarily be physical pain, although you may be experiencing levels of fatigue, random body pains and all that kind of stuff. That's just an element of you shifting into a different timeline. I love that. Hey, I love that, Mo. I am very happy to convert. Very happy to convert. Oh shoot, I forgot where I was going, what I was saying there. It does feel fairly painful. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical pain. Like I said, I keep seeing 222 also. Stop worrying, don't worry, okay? Everything's going to be fine. This slingshot is not gonna hurt you is what I'm hearing. There it is again. But I'm getting a lot of mental and emotional and spiritual pain. One of the things that I channeled in the Patreon reading yesterday was just being spiritually exhausted. Just exhausted, okay? And that makes a lot of sense because we've been, spiritually speaking, energetically speaking, man, we have been put through it, okay, over the last few months. All right, so take some time to rest and to breathe, be gentle with yourself, be patient with yourself, be kind with yourself, be kind with others, of course, as always. Oh, and hey, Gabby, you made it. Good morning, my love. And also for perspective's sake, we have all of this Mercury, Sun, Moon, South Node, and Mars in Virgo. The Sun and Moon and Mercury also are making an opposition to Chiron. Oh, I'm sorry, not the North Node, just Chiron, okay? But the North Node and Chiron are in Pisces. Wow, okay, wow, this makes so much sense, you guys. As soon as I said that, it just clicked. Chiron is in Pisces. The North Node is in Pisces. This Sun and Moon conjunction, new moon, solar eclipse, plus Mercury are opposing Chiron, okay? And so this, I really feel like, is influencing healing when it comes to collective energies. What represents those collective energies? Pisces. While you are in a more, while us, personally speaking, we have the Sun, Moon, Mars, and Mercury, are more in a personal energy of Virgo. Your back blew out while brushing your teeth on Monday? Oh gosh, Andrea, I'm so sorry. Oh girl, I don't mean to laugh, but like, yikes, I'm so sorry, girl. Oh, I hope this is making sense, you guys. While also the Sun and Moon and Mars are still squaring up with Pluto. All right? So this is giving you raw power, okay? You might want to be a little careful because Pluto can be a bit of a power-hungry energy. But I really feel like the sun and moon squaring up with Pluto, who is in Sagittarius, expansive Sagittarius, right? I really feel like this is strongly influencing us, really fortifying us with the power and the drive that we need to really make these transformations, okay? And Pluto is all about transformation as well. Pluto does rule Scorpio. I like that. Rich Risings Aquarian tea. That's beautiful. Welcome in. My nose is itching. I'm channeling like a bug. Okay. I think we're ready. Are we ready? That's enough astrology talk for today. If you guys are interested, if you're on Discord and you would like me to post today's chart so you can look at it for your own meditations throughout the day, throughout the week, I'm hearing, okay. Let me know and I'll do that. I probably should just do that anyway, but I might forget. So if you guys really want me to do, oh my God, this is intense. If you guys really want me to do it, just remind me and I'll post it in the Discord server, okay? All right, let's get into this tea, y'all. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. We thank you so very much for this time you have given us with ourselves, with each other, and most importantly with you. We also thank you for the blessings that you shower upon us every day, the unconditional love, the free will, the joy, the happiness, the challenges that help us to grow and to shape us into the beings that we are today. We thank you so very much for these blessings. We ask that at this time you please continue to guide us, show us the way, teach us how to be of our highest vibration. Show us what it is we need to see. Tell us what it is we need to hear. And enlighten us to what it is we need to know so that we may stay on our highest pathway, on our highest timeline. And so that we may serve not only the highest good of ourselves, but also the highest good of all involved. Thank you so very much, Spirit. All right, guys. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Let's get into these cards here. Here we go. 5 shuffles for the collective here. What messages do we have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What is it that we need to know during this new moon solar eclipse? What are the messages surrounding this ancestral karma that we are releasing, and that in which this is 3, we need to stand firm, stand our ground. You know, as I was thinking through all of this and like channeling the message for the collective this morning and just collecting my thoughts and organizing it all, there was a bit of a dialogue in my head, or like I would say the remnants of past dialogues in which I was arguing my case to go in a different direction or be more fully who I am or stop having to deal with these karmic energies. And as I was kind of slipping back into that mindset of, ooh, wow, okay, ringing, slipping back into that mindset of needing to justify my excuse for wanting to move in this way, I heard a very strong voice say, stand your ground. So this is a situation, that's where the other part of the message of not allowing others to commandeer your life, others' wants and wishes to commandeer your life. Stand your ground. If this is what you want for your life, or if this is not what you want for your life, you have every right to assert yourself, no matter who it is you are asserting yourself to. No matter what type of authority you think they may have. I mean, obviously, God is a little bit of a different, you know what I mean? Like, you can stand your ground towards God and be like, no, God, I'm not doing that. And God can be like, yeah, okay, sure, no problem. Now, you do still have free will, okay? Don't get me wrong, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So there is, I'm hearing the spiritual hierarchy system. damn, the spiritual hierarchy system needs to be taken down a notch? Like, where the hell did that come from? Good Lord. Okay. You won't break my soul. You do have the unknown at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah. There is quite a bit of an unknown energy going on, but here, let's go on. What's going on for the collective today? What message do we have for the collective in this ancestral karmic release? Okay. What message do you have for this release and standing our ground in releasing this karmic, ancestral karmic energy? Okay. All right. Overall energy is momentum. Hi, Yolanda. It's good to see you. Overall energy, we have momentum, 333 on the counter. Now, this momentum energy is bringing me towards the momentum of the collective, leaving the past behind. That momentum is very much involved very much involves this North Node energy, okay? Momentum, moving forward. And what I'm getting from this is that universally, spiritually, okay, we have this momentum of moving forward. And a lot of past timelines are in the process of collapsing right now as we move into a new paradigm, okay? And so this has been a momentum that has been in the works for the longest time, all right? And I'm getting back to, like, this has been something that has been in the works, you know, since many previous generations. And it's all now coming to a head. And so that's why I feel like there is this there's a big push to end these karmic cycles, these karmic ancestral cycles, excuse me. But that's also may have been why there was a big push by certain ancestors, certain passed on loved ones, certain spirit guides to do things in a certain way or to get a certain thing accomplished so that they could have that freedom from it. But what it feels like here is in doing that, they were trying to keep certain momentums from the past going instead of moving with the momentum of closing the things out. Yes, 1010, karmic completion has been your theme for this season. Yes, it's been a big theme for the whole collective. Now, yes. Now, the cards that have come out here, you have imagination, reflection, not cover the words there, reflection. You also have inner growth and love you. Quite literally, for some of us in this collective, quite literally, imagination is asking somebody here to have imagination. Imagination is actually quite connected to inner growth, okay? Now, inner growth is definitely the theme here, all right? But imagination is connected to inner growth. And I really want to say some of these karmic ancestors had zero imagination or have zero imagination. Okay, and part of what you were teaching them in this waking life was how to think outside the box, how to do things differently. The fact, helping individuals realize that there's more than... I'm gonna say this, number one, because I heard say it because it's funny, but also this may connect with someone specifically. This may be a phrase that this ancestor, I'm getting a grandfather, that this person or this ancestor may have said all the time. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Okay. There's more than one way to go about this. Okay. It is not in any way, shape, or form black and white or black or white. No, it's a spectrum here. Okay. And that goes back to my example of my grandmother, whom I love dearly. And she has been a huge guide for me since she passed on. Oh, she's always been a guide for me, but especially once she passed on. But she was in this mindset of you need to be like Fred Astaire and who else? All the Frank Sinatra and who was the black guy that was part of that trio, part of like the Rat Pack trio? Okay, your grandfather didn't think it was possible for a black man to make more than $30,000 a year. See, yeah. She wanted me to be more like them. And I'm like, no, Guma, no, Guma. I'm so much more than that. I want to do something different, you know? And I'm not going to say she didn't support me in that, but it was kind of an energy of she would try to influence me to do things. Sammy Davis Jr., thank you, yes. She was trying to influence me to be more like them. And I'm like, no, have a little imagination, okay? There's more than one way to be a performer, you know? In some cases, these individuals just really did not, and I don't want to bash them for it, because that definitely could be a product of their lives, a product of how they grew up, a product of what they accept. So okay, but but reflection here is part of that. Okay, you have reflection then to inner growth as well. All right. So reflection here is also speaking to, in some cases, for some of us in the collective here, reflection is speaking to allowing yourself to have some sort of imagination. So, okay, so many of you are reflecting on your own life circumstances right now, and you're recognizing and realizing how previous ancestral generations have affected your life now. Okay, that's where reflection and inner growth comes in. And then from there, for some of you, the last card here is love you. For some of you here, you are connecting, I'm connecting to your inner child, but you're also connecting to these ancestors on a deeper level. Some of you are finding relief because you may have had some sort of skewed or negative mindset around these certain individuals or this certain dynamic, and you're seeing them in a different light. You're loving them more. You're learning, you're able to love them more because as you are reflecting, I love that, Mo. As you're reflecting, you're dealing with some inner growth that is helping you to realize the struggles that these people went through in these dynamics. And so you're able to find greater love for them, or maybe find love for them for the first time. And this is all through the use of imagination is what I'm hearing. Okay? This could definitely be situations in which you are learning about certain life circumstances that these individuals had, and you are using your imagination to reflect on that, put yourself in their shoes, and thus go through some inner growth because of it. Okay? This is all really good. This is all really profound energies. But I want to say the buck stops here. Because just because you are able to sympathize and empathize with these individuals does not mean that now you have to put your whole life on hold to deal with healing this. No. No. You can still go about your business. You can still go about your life. You can still have the goals and the wishes and the dreams and the aspirations that you have always had, while allowing the universe to integrate certain situations that line up with your chosen path to help heal some of these things. Your path, your life, your goals don't have to be derailed in order for you to heal this past karmic energy. Absolutely not. No way does it have that. That does not. What? Girl, please. 3 doves. I'm glad. I'm so very glad. Hey, Logan. What's up, homie? Again, use your imagination. Have a little bit of imagination, you know? Okay. Underneath momentum at the bottom of the deck, we do have confusion, but then we also have ascension. Okay, so there may be a lot of confusion right now. The confusion does feel like chaos, creative chaos, but we're ascending here. Big old swirl of energy. You may really not understand. For some of you, you really don't understand why you are having to separate from your karmic ancestors like this. Some of you do have some trauma bonds with these individuals. There may be a little bit of Stockholm syndrome going on here for some of us in this collective, in this energy, okay? I am getting that. I'm also getting that from some of the ancestors too. It's like, well, why does this have to be expelled? Why do we have to be left behind like this? You're not really being left behind. You're not being fully left behind, or these individuals are not being fully left behind. There will be a time, a moment for them to be able to move forward. However, this push may just not be it. They may just not be ready for it yet. And they may have been placing that burden on your shoulders, or maybe even trying to force you to deal with it for them so that they could ascend. On time, I'm hearing. Some of these individuals are still really wrapped up in three-dimensional mindsets. And I'm getting that from I'm being corrected. Third and fourth dimensional mindsets. Because I'm hearing, I want to ascend on time. There really is no such thing as on time unless this is some sort of schedule that you personally as a soul have set for yourself. In the grand scheme of things, we're all going to get there. We're all going to get there. But there really is no such thing as on time, you know? Wow. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Okay. This is very interesting, you guys. This is very, very interesting. I'm going to get into some tarot here. We're going to get some clarification. Yeah. We gonna do that. All right, so let's get a bit of clarification for the collective here. The Fool to the Sun. I like that. I like that. We're moving forward, guys. Happy forward movement. Happy, happy, happy forward movement, okay? Illumination with the sun. I feel like some of you are actually learning about some elements from your family's past history that you were definitely not aware of. And these pieces to the puzzle that you are getting now in the form of this awareness, man, is really showing you some things, is really helping you to understand a lot of the situations that you've been going through, a lot of why your life has been affected in the way that it has, a lot of the karmic cycles you've been going through. And really, honestly, some guys, in a lot of cases, your conscious awareness of what the cycle is for yourself and how that played out in past generations for you, your conscious awareness of it is enough to close out this cycle. And that is because in this day and age, you are of a different mindset. So now that you can clearly see the toxic energies that are going on here, the toxic cycle that you are in, your conscious awareness is enough to put this to rest. Because once you're aware of it, now you can handle it, right? Okay, 2 more shuffles here. See, look at this, the 10 of Wands, but the 2 of Cups reversed. The 2 of Cups would be that bond, that soulmate partnership. I'm really seeing the 2 of Cups as you and a karmic ancestor. You are rejecting this relationship now, this connection now. You are putting an end, you're putting the kibosh to this connection now because it's way too burdensome. I'm not going to shoulder your burdens for you any longer is what I'm hearing, or what I'm feeling here, okay? Last shuffle. Well, okay, no, this is the last shuffle here. 2 of Cups to the Moon. Ooh. See, but okay. See, you guys, look. Yeah, the 2 of Cups is showing up reversed. Okay, the rest of the deck is upright. The 2 of Cups is showing up reversed. This is that bond. Underneath the cups is, damn. See, look at this, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. Deconstruction, the baggage of irrelevant mindsets. Yes, absolutely. Look, 2 of Cups is reversed. Underneath the 2 of Cups, we're back to the Moon. Underneath the Moon is the 8 of Cups. to the Hierophant, to the Queen of Wands, to the Hermit, and then to the Ace of Swords. I mean, you really, to the Fool. You guys, you cannot make this stuff up. So what is this saying? There is a bond here. There is a connection here. I'm literally hearing, this may not apply to everyone, but take it as it resonates, but I'm literally hearing a bond that has been blown out, that is being blown out of the water, or that has been blown out of the water. Okay? Two of Cups. To the Moon, which is talking about old programming. What have you guys ever heard of the 8th sphere? It's something that, I can't remember her name now. She's someone that I used to watch all the time. Gigi Young. It's something that Gigi Young spoke about, like I want to say a few years ago. But the 8th sphere is connected to the Moon. And the 8th sphere contains all of the negativity within humanity and all the karmic lessons within humanity, right? If that's kind of a really simplified way of describing it. It's very complex. If this is intriguing you and you want to learn more about that, I recommend Googling Gigi Young and the 8th sphere, because she describes it very well. Or you could just Google look up do research on what the 8th sphere is. But what I'm getting is the programming here. I'm getting the karmic ties, the karmic lessons, all the darkness within humanity, right? That's what I'm getting with the Moon. No, you're not connecting with that any longer. You're actively walking away from it. 8 of Cups. To the Hierophant. There's that spiritual bouncer. Y'all know I've been speaking of the Hierophant as the spiritual bouncer for the longest time, right? Checking the credentials of your exclusive club. Do your credentials line up or not? And this absolutely goes for ancestry, okay? And then to the Queen of Wands. Why? Because we are protecting that which we truly desire to be in alignment with. Our true desires, our true wants and feelings, what it is we really want to magnetize towards us, what it is we really want to attract, the lives and the realities that we truly want to be in alignment with. This is taking priority now. So our spiritual bouncer is standing here saying, no more, right? To the Hermit, to the Ace of Swords, because we know who we are. We know what it is that we want. We have done the healing work. We have done the healing work, okay? The Hermit to the Ace of Swords. We know who it is we are. We know what it is we want. We know what it is we stand for. This came out in the Patreon reading yesterday. Some of these karmic karmic hamster wheel. Aha, okay. But some of these karmic ancestors are actual spiritual parasites, okay? Or these karmic ties are spiritual parasites, because they see the light that you shine, the growth that you have done, the inner awareness that you have cultivated, and now they want to attach to you to, well, let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Well, maybe my vibe can rub off on you a little bit, and you can then go turn around and do your own soul searching, but you're not going to commandeer my energy. You're not going to take my work that I've done on myself for your own. First of all, hell motherfucking nah, we ain't plagiarizing around here. Second of all, that's not even possible. You can't become spiritually aware like this, the Hermit. You can't reach this level of hermitness, of self-awareness, by riding off of someone else's coattails or biting off their work. No, you've got to do that work yourself if you're going to reach that level. Hello, Destiny. No way, they will always try to dim my light and you never let them. That's right. Thus, we have, damn, look at this. So look, this, honestly, you guys, this is really talking about some serious balance here, because you have the Fool finally at the bottom of the deck, and then I'm going to pull officially. But look, Hierophant, Queen of Wands, right? The Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the King of Wands. Look at that. Balance. Balance. Doing the work. Doing the hard work is necessary. I literally just heard. All right. This is beautiful, you guys. I'm gonna turn that Two of Cups back up, right? But we're gonna go here. We're gonna start clarifying this inner growth energy. Okay. Let's start here. Clarifying. Inner growth. Please, Spirit, for this release of ancestral karma. Shit. Okay, look, you have Justice is the first card that came out. Now, granted, we are clarifying inner growth here, but Justice came out, and it did fly on top of Imagination. All right? I'm getting whatever creative endeavors you've got going on here, man, are highly justified. I'm feeling like are really going to be successful. So many of us are creative individuals, are artists of a sense. I know musical ability, singing runs well on my father's side of the family, so that's where I get my musical ability from. At least that's what I know of, at least my voice, my singing. I don't know about dancing. Maybe it comes from there, maybe it comes from my mom's side, I don't know. But that's where, okay. And what I'm picking up on here is your creative expression, your success with your creative outlet or your chosen creative outlet has been hindered by this ancestral energy. And that is coming from belief systems. It could be something as simple as get a real job. Like when I was growing up, my parents knew that I wanted to be a performer because I was in dance classes like almost damn near all of my childhood. I was in drama, I was in theater, I ended up going to theater camp, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And so, but their point of view, their perspective of it was, okay, you can definitely do that, you can do anything you want, but you have to have a backup plan. You have to have a plan B. And as a child, growing up, you know, listening to the wisdom of my elders, I guess I understood that. Because it was like, okay, well, what if this doesn't work out? I gotta have something to fall back on. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But do you understand how that programs someone's mind? That literally is a covert way of sabotaging 555 on the counter, sabotaging someone's future. Because now you're planting a seed of doubt in their mind. What about unconditional support? And why is it that, say, say their version of, you know, having a plan B was like going to college. Why do I have to go to college now? Why can't I go to college later on in life if let's say, God forbid, this doesn't work out? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do it your way now? Why can't I cross that bridge when I get there? Why can't you, instead of instilling a seed of doubt and now fear, because now, oh shit, I've got to make this work, I've got to make this work. Does that make sense? Inner growth is first clarified by Justice, but Justice came out in Imagination, right? So there is, so clearing out this ancestral karmic tie, karmic energy really will help. For some of you that have been struggling creatively, will really help your creative expression take a whole new light, move to a whole new level. Your mother regularly makes quips about how you need a real job, slowly poisoning your pathway. I've had to stop telling her, yes. Yes. Stop telling them things. Don't talk to them about it. You Woman You says that she recommends the artist's way for clearing this crap. Give it a look up. Thank you very much for that suggestion. Anything else for inner growth? Next one. Ooh, God, guys, the spirit is on fire today. Justice with the Ten of Swords, but Ten of Swords fell out on reflection. Oh wait, let me not cover the word. The Ten of Swords fell out on top of reflection. Okay? Being reflective, thinking back on it. But this is specifically looking back on past circumstances to understand them for what they truly are. To see them for what they truly are. For some of you, this is a feeling of cycling through past memories. I want to say giving it one more go. Giving it one more look, one more spin on the record. You know what I mean? But that's to really understand it fully, to see it for what it truly is. Because at this point, you have a different mindset now that can really help you put things to rest. Now, remember, guys, even though Justice came out on imagination and the Ten of Swords came out on reflection, this is still clarifying inner growth. Okay? Anything else for inner growth? Strength, but it turned in reverse. Ego. This is controlling. This is dominating. This is inner growth. Anything else? This is kind of giving me my way or the highway type energies. Even though that would really be the Emperor reversed. This, what I'm seeing here is because you know how, the woman here is taming this lion. Well, with this reversed here, this feels like karmic ancestors trying to tame the lion within you. Trying to tame the lion within you. I'm getting feelings of trying to domesticate the lion within you, your raw, natural, creative, expressive power. All under the guise of, we'll say it this way, mother knows best. Bullshit. Bullshit. Mother knows best. I mean, maybe when you are 55 on the counter, maybe when you're an infant, to toddler, maybe to a really young child, okay, sure. But when it comes to the actual development of the person, the development of the soul, the expression of the soul, mother does not know best, figuratively speaking. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this strength in reverse here. And then finally, you have the Knight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is talking about moving slowly but surely, making progress, doing things right, dotting all your I's, crossing all your T's, being thorough, being committed, being honest with yourself is what I'm hearing also. Okay? And then overall energy is the High Priestess. Yes, indeed. Spiritual growth. I'm also hearing trust your intuition. Okay? I love that, you woman, you. And we won't even get started on those who were raised that their lives is over. Oh yes. We're not even gonna get started on that one. Ooh, we are not gonna get started on that one. Okay, I want to pull ancestor messages now. I'm going to clarify love you. Okay, and I'm going to use a different deck. I feel like there are certain ancestors that are wanting to come through with a message for us in terms of this love you energy. So, 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. They're really proud of us especially if, or even if you are cutting certain ties with them, they're very proud of us. 5. Jeez, this is a little twisted. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, this is a little twisted, but it actually took you cutting these karmic ties with these ancestral entities for them to learn their lessons. Because like I said, these are spiritual, some of them are actually parasitic, vampiric, okay? Even though they may not realize it, even though that may not be their intention, they are parasitic in some cases. And by you allowing them, or allowing their energies, their karmic cycles to be expressed through you, you were quite literally enabling them. Enabling them to keep this toxic mindset, this karmic cycle going. But when you cut it off and you're saying no more, I'm not dealing with this in my life anymore, you actually put the weight back on them. And that's when they get to do their work. Because they can still do it. They don't have to be here in the physical to fix this, to heal from it. They can do the work in the spiritual. But see, that's the thing. They have to do the work. They can't latch on to their granddaughter or grandson and say, oh, you can do it for me. Do a nice thing for your grandma, for your papa, for your nana. No! Bitch! No. Yeah. And it's that energy of, is it gas? No, it's not gaslighting. It's guilt. Ooh, you may really be dealing with with guilt. Guilt may have been, and I mean that runs through. There are so many cultures that run just that guilt people into doing things for their forefathers. Oh, woe is me! I'm so old and feeble. Do this for me. Man, I'm so feeble. Okay, that's enough. Let's get this love you message from these ancestors here. You have death at the bottom of the deck. Transformation. I am getting some serious thank yous, some serious congratulations. You transforming in this way. I'm literally hearing you transforming in this way has helped me to see the error of my ways, or is helping me to see the light. It's as if this feels like a woman. I'm channeling a woman right now, or a feminine energy or whatever, but whomever this is, it's like they're crying. A spiritual retirement home free. But it feels like this person or these individuals, these ancestors are like crying with joy. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Underneath death is the Four of Wands. Okay, love you from the ancestors. What's this message here? What message do you have for us? Damn. Damn. Look at this. 10 of Swords to the 9 of Wands. There's the 10 of Swords again. Okay, this came out twice, y'all. Here it is the first time, and now here it is again from a completely different deck. But what this is speaking to here is resistance, 9 of Wands, towards ending the struggle, ending the battle, 10 of Swords. There is some sort of specific reason that somebody did not want to let these things go. Strength in reverse. Ego. Somebody wanted to get revenge on a family member. And so they were doing this through that family member's child, i.e. you. They were coming in and disrupting the life of the child to get back on this family member or this individual that they had some sort of karmic relationship with. There was some sort of, and take it as it resonates, you guys. That feels really malicious and evil, but there was some sort of specific reason as to why these individuals did not want to end these circumstances. 9 of Wands were resisting ending these circumstances, and it was very much an ego thing, very much an egoic thing. Okay, that is part of how humans get caught, or spirits, souls get caught in the cycle of reincarnation, because there is some sort of egoic, third dimensional, low vibrational tie, karmic tie that you have attached to your soul when you leave the body, and thus that prevents the soul from returning to the higher realms. You have got to handle that in the lower, but in the realms down here. You have to reconcile that energy within these realms. Okay, before you can move on, before you can ascend to the higher ones. You can't do that work way up in the high. You have to be within the vicinity of these realms. Okay, so while they were not physically oriented in the fact or in the form of having a physical body any longer, they were still physically oriented in terms of on the spiritual side, in terms of these toxic karmic ties, these egoic ties. Okay. Love you. What's this message from the ancestors in terms of love you? Wow. And I knew this message before, I just didn't finish the statement, but so far the message here is 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. We love you because you have been able to end this cycle for us. And look at what came flying out. It did fall on the floor. Technically that would be a rejection. But in this situation, it's not necessarily a rejection. It's just a declaration that the shit is really over. The world. Toxic karmic ties are done. Anything else for love you? Ooh, Anything else to love you? Ooh! Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. We're watching you build this new life for yourself in the ways that we could not have, and it is inspiring us. That's what I'm hearing. But then also, finally, you have the King of Swords to the Page of Cups. And some of them are saying, we love you so much because you actually had the balls to tell us like it is. Now, this is not Queen of Swords energy. No, it's the King of Swords. You were objective with them about it, but you were point blank, period. You're like, yo, homeboy, homegirl, Nana, pop, pop, this is what it is. This is what it is, yo. I love you with all my heart. The Page of Cups, I am still your grandchild. I am still your daughter, your aunt, your niece, your nephew, your son. I'm still that. But I'm a grown-ass adult now, and this is what it is. We ain't doing that shit no more. We respect you for that. We love you for that. Stop kowtowing to us. Give respect where respect is given. Give respect where respect is due. 555 on the motherfucking counter. And so now we get to watch from the sidelines. I'm literally hearing, we get to watch you to create and build your life in ways we couldn't have even imagined. Look at that. Because you are letting your creativity flow. And let me tell you something, grandchild, you are an inspiration to us. I might cry. The way you have been dealing with these circumstances, the way that you have been healing yourselves, the way that you have been standing your ground, standing firm, not letting anybody tell you what to do or who to be or how to act, we respect that. And we want to be a little bit more like you. I really might start crying. Nah, I've met your kids. Oh, Gabby, I love that one. Woo! Okay, nah, I met your kids. I'm good. All right. Closing messages. I want to start with the Sacred Geometry deck to see what's being activated here. Yep, this one. Okay, look. And already at the bottom of this deck, we're starting with integration. Oh, yeah. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. I love this. All right, closing messages, please, Spirit, for the collective here. Last shuffle. What is being activated, Spirit, in the closing of these karmic ancestral ties? Sorry, my mind is elsewhere because I'm getting ideas for YouTube, Instagram content while I'm doing this. Okay, closing message, please, Spirit. What's being activated here? Y'all, you can't make this up. Look at what just came back out. Card number 30, integration. 1111, I love it. Look at that. Okay, and this time it came out with card number 32, Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of realities and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. Yes! I fucking love it. And I love this card too. It's beautiful. I really just want to hold this here. I want you guys to just look at that. Just look at the image on that card. There's an activation that's happening. Allow yourself to see clearly. Open your mind. Open your third eye, open your heart, open your root, and allow the download to come in. Breathe. One more time. Breathe in. And out. We should get back into doing meditations. And then at the bottom of the deck, Yanni, what's up, girl? Well, you're gonna have to, it's a pretty intense energy, so I definitely recommend that you watch this reading back, because we're at the end, unfortunately. Finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have card number 43, Transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Beautiful. Finally, let's close this out with our besties, the unicorns. All right, unicorns, what you got for us? Close out this reading for us, please. Our beloved unicorns. Closing message for the collective. Last shuffle. Good morning, Liz. Good to see you, though. Both of you, Yanni and Liz. Okay, closing message. Boom. That's really all I want to take. That's all I want to take from this. You do have hope at the bottom of the deck. All right, this has been a recurring theme for the energies of the collective, but we understand, okay? The one card that the only card I wanted to take is prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Okay, and the message that came through in terms of this energy for the Patreon collective yesterday, please go up, consider checking out Patreon. I did take some time. I took about a month away from Patreon, but that's because I was moving. And there were so many other things that I wanted to do, that I needed to do. But now that I'm getting back into the flow of things, I'm getting back into Patreon. If you want to be a part of Patreon, check it out. Link can be found in the description box below. You will be getting extra content throughout the month with your subscription. But yesterday, the message, because it was a similar message yesterday that we're kind of piggybacking on today for the greater collective, but it was all about scarcity, releasing scarcity, okay? And thus, what do you get when you release yourself from scarcity? You get prosperity. You get abundance. And that's what's happening here, all right? Now, this is spiritual abundance, and it's going to show up in all kinds of forms. And for many of us, specifically, it is in the form of money or physical possessions, material situations, 222 on the counter. But it's spiritual abundance, so it can really manifest in any way. Love. Love is a big toxic cycle that we've all been trying to work through, okay? And all that kind of stuff. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I really truly hope this was helpful for you. Please make sure to smash that like button if you feel so inclined. Haven't done so already. If you are new here, hello, please consider subscribing. Yes. Check us out on Instagram, Instagram at divine_conversations. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/divineconversations. Check out Discord. If you guys would like the current link to the Discord server, shoot me an email, hit me up on Instagram, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm not gonna keep it I'm not gonna keep updating it in the description box because it's gonna expire regularly, so whatever. And if you would like a personal reading with me, I am available for that. Check the information in the description box below. Shoot me an email, let me know you're interested, and I'll get you all hooked up. Yeah? All right, I love you guys. I am gonna be paying more attention over to Mystic Unicorn. You're so welcome, Sheila. I really feel called to be working with Mystic Unicorn more right now. That is my love channel. The link to that can be found in the description box below. I did finish all of the sign readings for the month of October. That's on Mystic Unicorn, plus a collective reading, a really beautiful collective reading, actually. There is a really awesome relationship coming together for some of us in the collective, and it's really time for that. So if you're interested in more love readings, check out my love channel, Mystic Unicorn Tarot. The link to that can be found in the description box. But also just know I'm being called to put more of my attention and effort into that channel right now, so that's what I'm gonna be working on as well. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Excellent, Yanni. All right, cute. I like that. Excellent. 45 people in the chat. 44 likes. Let's get one more like. One more like. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I know somebody can do it. We just need one more. Just what? Oh, see, and then it drops. Okay, well, fine. Whatever. Oh, there it is. Excellent. Thank you, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy new moon, solar eclipse. And I wish you all the best, and I look forward to connecting with you again. Oh, have a great Saturday. Yeah, I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. That's okay, Jessica. We'll see you tomorrow if you want to make it in. Yes? Take care. Bye, guys. I love you all so very much. See you later. Bye.